We are live. Hey, folks.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Scott.
Hi, Andrea. Great Wednesday, everyone. So let me know in the comments quick if you can hear me all right. I'm trying something different on my laptop. Andrea says she can hear me fine, so give a quick comment if you guys can hear me well. We're gonna get on my phone here. Videos.
Uncover the news. Dr. Johnny Bananas and Dr. Dr. Pearson fake name among medical signatories on herd immunity open letter. I love those names. Dr. Johnny Bananas and Dr. Pearson fake name. That's funny. So they can hear you. Bad visual, though. That's what I told him. He's uploading something on his phone, which I think is distorting his Wi-Fi for the live.
All right. I guess I'll just stop the upload and see if that changes it. I can always upload it later.
Yeah, they said you look blurry.
Yeah, I can see it on my phone. Where is that?
How's everybody doing? Everybody having a lovely Wednesday. Is this Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. How's your Wednesday? How's your week? You ready for some cool subjects today on the Mystery Theater?
All right. How does that look now? I canceled the upload.
Might take a minute to.
So weird. You look perfect, and
Why? Thank you.
what I see here, I look good, but on my phone, I look like an alien.
Yeah, you look like those videos. Guys, that's the alien I've been searching for.
This is so weird. Oh my God.
Marie said she needs some prayer. She backslid into smoking. Marie, get that strength, girl. Put out that cigarette. We're rooting for you. Hi, everybody. I hope you're doing well today. I'll just keep singing until Scott turns into a human again.
I know, right? It is so weird.
Shut your Wi-Fi off your phone.
All right, we'll try that one.
Scott, they said you look purple. It's my influence. Lilac's influence, you look purple.
Oh, this is craziness.
Is your phone off?
Yep, I took off the Wi-Fi.
Okay.
I still look like a blurry monster, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's so weird. I look perfect looking at you now.
You want to do a restart?
Oh, no. Lord, it takes forever to put everything in the description and stuff.
Oh, right. Can you turn your camera on and off?
All right. I can unplug that. I'll unplug that and see if that works.
Joanne says maybe clean your glasses. James says you look like Max Headroom. See, folks, there you are. You're perfect.
Now I'm okay.
You look great now. You're not pixelated. Look.
That is so weird.
He's back. Little disappointed you're not an alien, but I'm still glad you're here.
Speaking of aliens, our first topic is humanoid reptilians. So I came across this video where it showed like people that would be speaking, like reporters and whatnot, and they all of a sudden they have like distortions and like weird things on their face, right? And then there was another video of Jenna Bush and Grandpa Bush. So Jenna Bush, her whole face went like weird with colors and kind of looked like a reptilian. And then George H, George W.'s father, there was a video of his eye changed to like a reptilian one time in the video cut. And there was another video of a reporter, his face changed too. And another guy actually had a forked tongue and like looked like he ate a moth and then faked it like he had something in his throat. But slowed down, they could, see the forked tongue. So the question is, are there humanoid reptilians among us?
Now this is exciting.
Right.
I love to read this kind of stuff.
So let's get her done with this for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah. Okay.
No fuzz, Lucienne. Yay.
Okay.
Clean my glasses. Shut it. You're so mean to me.
At least you look normal now. It's all good.
That's very true. Some people can fork their tongue. But it sure looked like he wanted to eat a moth or something in that video.
Okay.
I know, right? AQ? I used to watch that series V. The overall energy is 3 of Pentacles. So that feels like the videotape and pictures and whatnot. It's mostly videotape. And then we have a Temperance Angel in the middle. So, I've always felt that like aliens are both female and male. They don't have like a sex, right?
Right.
So around the Temperance Angel, I have a King and Queen of Wands. So the Temperance Angel feels like these reptilians are controlling these people. Kind of like a walk-in, or they step into their soul. That's what it's feeling like to me. On the side of the Temperance is Ace of Cups and the walking away card emotionally. So it's feeling like to me with that, someone else came in. Kind of like a walk-in, or are they attached to their soul or kind of thing? And the same thing with the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. It feels like an attachment. It's like they may have had, with the Ten of Swords, it feels like they may have had a health scare or something, or been in a place unfavorable where they could attach to them. You know what I mean? For as a walk-in or a place, been in a place where aliens are around, like Area 51 or something like that. So I got the Emperor in the outcome. It feels like an attachment. Eight of Wands in the outcome. That's working on it. Working on that attachment. That's what it feels like. And then Strength, attached. And then the Ten of Cups feels like in the family, in the body, in, you know, the attachment. So that's what I got with my throw. What's your opinion?
So you know how sometimes we'll get physical sensations?
Yep.
So as soon as I started asking about this and shuffling, I felt like I was falling down in a vortex, like being, you know, dropped, you know, that feeling when you're dropping, that free fall. And I thought I was just like, I just was so weird. So I shuffling, I tried to read 3 times and my heart rate is up. I'm very nervous and anxious. And I shouldn't feel like this. This is, you know, what we do. So I tried 3 times. The 3rd time is the only time I can make sense of the cards. We did get the bullseye. With the crown upside down, I feel like 2 things. The crown would be your head, right? So they're able to alter and get in there.
Yeah.
But I also feel like they're I hate to say this, but they might be in like some higher ups. They might shapeshift into the higher ups in the world, right?
Well, reporters report news, can manipulate things, and if they were attached to George Bush, he was a president. There was also some videos of congressmen.
Then I get negative and the gray card, which would be like negative aliens, maybe not.
Right.
But I'm telling you, I still might.
Are you getting it? Is a reptilian in your living room right now?
I just felt so nervous and dizzy reading about this. So something, I don't know, something's there.
I think that's probably what you're feeling, is that attachment people would have to this. Because my senses have always felt like the reptilians are the mischief ones.
Right.
And they did the abductions and whatnot and tried to combine DNA kind of things. So that's what I was getting with that. So a clarifier with that.
So Jima says higher ups, like I mean like world leaders and things like that.
Yeah, higher ups, world leaders.
Spiritual higher ups. I mean
presidents, senators.
Yeah.
High political figures. Yeah.
Why is the first one we're reading on gotta be so overwhelming? Holy.
It's never easy, right?
I didn't think we were gonna pick up anything, to be honest, on this one. I was
right. All right. Mark says he's a Palladian. Well, at least they're the good ones, Mark. Rock on. You need to tell us about your space stories. So a clarifier to that, were these reptilians attached to Republicans?
Okay.
Since they're mischief ones and kind of the evil ones, did they lure towards Republicans?
Okay.
And one of the videos I seen, John McCain was like speaking at a hearing, and a general shape shifted or into a reptilian and went down on the table, and everyone was like freaked out. And then 2 minutes later, he came back to normal.
I don't think that people know that it's happening. You think that people know it's happening? Like, I mean,
like the one video I seen.
not that they don't know, but they're not part of this. Like the
right.
reptilians just go in there when they want to.
The one video I seen where the congressman or whatever was speaking, and it's like it's like he knew, because he kind of just put his head down and then wiped it away, and then it went away. It was kind of weird. Where is the video? I'll try to put it up later if you want to come back. I have to find it again. I sent it to you, so I can just copy it from there. But the guy doesn't have, he hasn't posted videos in like 3 years. So I just happened to come across it. So, but I'll put it in the comments later. All right. Clarify, are these reptilians attached to Republicans? Let's see. Bring this up.
The 2020 election isn't a few weeks away. It's already here.
Stop.
Millions of Americans.
Let me pause.
Jima, I will read on that.
Already voting.
Stop. All right. I'm going to put in the comments. The owner of the account, if you want to write it down, everyone, is Dark Matter. And go down to shape shifting. He has 2 videos on shape shifting. It's called Dark Matter. That's his account. Dark Matter. There you'll find the 2 videos that I found on shape shifting. All right. Did you have something?
So it's more than Republican. It's other people in the world.
Oh.
Third eye, they can, get in there. Then I got under the influence. So it's almost like telepathy with that third eye. And this would be like under the influence, right? So they can get in there and they can be in the human. I don't know how else to say it.
Something new. All right. I'm feeling like these people had a connection. They somehow had a connection to aliens. Why they were targeted? I got the Fool. Here's a new journey where they may have been. Page of Cups, something new coming in, a loving source, and lovers connected. Empress. It makes me feel like that's them. Nine of Pentacles is feeling like connecting to the body again. So I'm not getting that it's actually Republicans or anything like that. And then I got King and Queen of Swords again. Or Wands, I mean. Bound up. Yeah. I'm not getting any biased.
No.
It's just, it feels more like they had a connection somehow, either near, but it does feel like they were targeted. You know what I mean? In one way or another, because of where they were or what they were or whatever.
Who they were. So I said, why? Why are they doing this? I got the happy face. It's like it brings them joy to play around, to come down from the stars, move around. Like it's a way, it's a different world to them. They can embody a human and experience that. But it also might be some kind of game they're playing. To what end, I don't know.
Game.
You know?
Yeah, I didn't ask the reason why, so reason why. So you felt it was more of a game than
It felt playful.
Controlling what they wanted to say and do. It was more of a game.
There might be some outcome to it that I don't know. I didn't ask, but it's like it's a game. It's fun to them to do this.
Hey, don't talk about blood types. I'm O positive. Okay.
So you're an alien?
I hope not. Not that I know of. Yeah. I think you're right. I got magician, attaching, and then lovers. So it feels more like an experiment.
Yeah.
That, you know, with the magician rather than controlling. Interesting. That was kind of cool. Most aliens are AD negative. How would you know? Ruby. Did you have contact? Hi, Book Bewitched.
I just asked if they're good or bad, right? The ones that are doing this. And I just got a lot of playful colors. I think they're doing it because they can. And again, the crown upside down, like they can get into your head, and they were, you know, through their third eye, they're projecting in and they're feeling what it's like, maybe causing a bit of mischief. Because they can, right? We can't, they can.
Ruby says she's married to one. Great. Hey, Debbie.
Hi, everybody. All right, you want to check anything else on this, or what are you reading on?
I was just seeing if you said they're good or bad. I think some are, some aren't. Generally loving and caring and don't want harm, but the Two of Pentacles kind of feels like, some are, some aren't.
Right.
All right. Next one. I seen another video that suggests that when they first started going up with the space program, there was unmanned satellites and whatnot, or unmanned ships.
Yeah.
And it was called Mercury. And someone was suggesting, I can't remember, I cannot find the video again. I looked and looked and looked to try to find it, but that they made alien contact, you know, with a ship or spotted something. So after this happened, it was suggesting that there's a secret space program that we don't know about, that the taxpayers are paying about, to protect ourselves from like an alien invasion, or just to search out alien life. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the first thing was, did our space program find alien life? We'll go from there and then see if there is a program created.
Okay.
Could be worldwide or just the United States, whatever.
So like a secret.
So let's just first ask, did our astronauts, cosmonauts, probes find alien life when they went up?
Okay.
And this started in the 50s and 60s.
Did any astronauts send uniform into space find alien life? Anything that's been sent up to space by humans found it. No.
Men in Black. You betcha. I seen another video of talking about some kind of alien thing or some weird experiences, and they're talking about in England one of these men in black people came in and just wiped it all clean back in the 60s, 70s, whatever. And they were saying that the men in black are real. Okay.
Oh, my gray card flipped out of the deck while I'm shuffling.
What's your gray?
Little gray men.
Oh, the grays.
The grays.
Okay. Emperor is the overall energy. Eight of Swords hiding the truth. Let's see. I think so. Because when I was shuffling, I heard first contact kind of thing. I think it's a worldwide program.
Yes.
Not the world. Yeah. So I feel like cosmonauts and other countries are involved in this. It feels like it was like the first manned probe. It feels like to me, because it feels like it affected their bodies when they seen these ships or whatever. With the three of, it feels like palpitations, things going weird. I'm going fuzzy again. Are you kidding me? Do I look fuzzy?
A little bit. That's better.
Are you kidding me? Oh, probably an alien's behind me now.
Probably.
So, Queen of Wands feels like the creative energy of something new. Victory. With the Six of Wands, we found something. We need to create an action with the Knight of Swords. Magician. We need to keep it secret. There is a partnership then found with our alien friends. Blind choices. So they decided to keep it secret. Here's your program created, the Strength card. And higher authorities. Wheel of Fortune and Hierophant. and I got the world too. So I'm like, it became, to me, it feels like it was created as a secret program to, in case, of like that Independence Day kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it feels like it matured into a partnership of contact. So what do you think?
I think it was a world thing. As you say, it wasn't just one country. Kind of like how all the countries are united about Antarctica and like you're not allowed to go there. And, where on the planet does every country agree on something? Never, nowhere. But this is the same thing going up there, right? Into the heavens, into the stars. I think with this card next, they weren't expecting to find what they found.
Sure.
Because it came to light right after that, right?
Yeah.
Third eye, the contact was made. I think there's some kind of satellite up there still listening, trying to figure it out. And the reason they have made contact is because there's your contact in the center. There's your military or your, government agency, going up. Then the communication card is upside down. I think they're still trying to figure out how to talk to them, or like the communication. They don't speak the same language.
Right.
But communication was made, not in a way that we would understand, right? It's not hello, how are you?
Right. Yeah, I did. I think I mentioned it before, but I did that reading on that bunker in Hawaii. It's a secret surveillance CIA outfit.
Mm.
It was created after World War, or after the bombing in Pearl Harbor. It was created after Pearl Harbor for spying, basically. And it stated that there is communication. So you're saying there's a satellite up there, so they must be bouncing signals to try to communicate, and they're trying to decipher, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So they know they're there. They're still working on how to communicate, I think.
Yeah, it's trying to understand, like when you have a new baby and you're blah, 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 blah. It's like, what are you saying, little one? But yeah, it does feel like there's a partnership there and secrets going on. Okay. Next question. So we have, what is it, like satellites going out there, and the Hubble telescope trying to find other planets and whatnot. So there's another video I seen where it talked about 12 different planets, thousands and thousands of light years away, that are pretty close to the Earth, that could possibly sustain life.
Okay.
So what we want to try to tap into is, in these other galaxies of space, is there life like ours somewhere?
So you mean like humans or just life?
Civilized life.
Civilized life. Okay.
Such as ours in other galaxies.
Okay.
Proximity. Neat alien movie called Proximity. Not sure if I've seen that one. I usually watch them all.
Okay. Is there
civilized life in other galaxies on planets?
Other galaxies.
Not alien. Kind of like people like us, or similar.
Similar to the human way of life and structure.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Similar to human life. Our human life.
Weird.
I'm getting yes, but I don't. Yes, but they might not be around anymore. So I'll tell you, the first card to come out was travel. So that's obviously some other galaxy.
Yeah.
Responsibility is next. So that means that they were a civilized society, right?
Mm-hmm.
That would be my understanding of that. Then next is defense, upside down. So they were defenseless. I think something happened to them. They were a stable life form, but then I've got lost. Like something happened to them. And got the moon illusion and the sun happiness. The illusion of happiness? Or it looks like it might be a planet that would be similar to sustain our life, kind of thing, if that's what you're after.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just confused by that loss.
CO, we've been on for 37 minutes. We're still talking aliens.
So I got defenseless and lost. So did they become extinct? Did something happen?
This is a different read.
Yeah.
So my overall energy is 10 of Swords, which almost means kind of what you're talking about. Extinct, you're hurt.
Yeah.
Center of the reading is the devil.
Like something bad happened to them, or
Honestly, I'm feeling more that we are the transported
I was thinking that too.
people from these other planets.
I was kind of thinking that too.
That the
came from
planets weren't sustainable anymore, and our life started here.
I'm kind of vibing that too.
Because I have movement in the past world, finding another world, and victory. Because the devil and the 10 of Swords make me feel like you said, extinction. I'm fuzzy again. Are you kidding me? Probably because we're talking about aliens.
Is the wire loose to your camera or anything?
It wouldn't be working then. I don't know.
Wow.
So then we have Justice and King of Swords. So Justice makes me feel like you got a balanced life. The King of Swords feels like higher authority, spirit, energy that created Earth here billions of years ago. And then we have Queen of Wands, creative activity and creation of life. And then Lovers. And then the Eight of Wands feels like your creation. I have Six of Cups is things from the past, and then Ace of Pentacles is like new prosperity. So yeah, it doesn't.
And my moon and the sun the moon and the sun card and the happiness, it's like once they moved here, the travel, or once we moved here, we could regenerate and repopulate.
Yeah. That's what it feels like. It's like
That's what it feels like. It's like
I'm
we
not feeling like other planets are sustainable. In this, because that video I watched, they kind of somehow knew, the proximity of our, they gave like percentages of how it would relate to Earth. Like 80% our.
That's for our
breathing oxygen and everything,
There might be life on other planets for different things that don't look like us, but we were talking about similar to us.
Right.
Yeah.
Civilized like us.
That's what I read. Yeah. Human adjacent, we're saying.
Might as well go the other way. Are there different kinds of life forms on other planets?
Okay.
In a galaxy far, far away. Well, thanks, Christina. Thanks, Ruby. Appreciate it. Unfortunately, our mystery theaters only get 3,000 to 4,000 views compared to political.
Now that's a shame.
I know, right? These are more interesting.
That's a shame.
The Orange Crush is always the same. He's a moron. He's acting like crazy pants again. Well, gosh, Beverly, I hope you voted for Biden. Captain Picard, you bet. Okay. Are there other life forms?
Captain Picard. He was awesome. Captain Picard.
Okay. Very similar.
Mine's similar, but even more beautiful. You mean there's other life form better than human? Yes. I have success followed by restriction upside down. I don't know if they are restricted from travel and movement like we understand it to be. We've got sensitivity, generosity. Sensitivity, generosity, kindness. Like they sound wonderful. Nothing to be afraid of. And then we've got travel, again, responsibility, and destiny, Wheel of Fortune. It feels like they're gentle, and maybe they don't know how to fly yet, some of them, or they do. I would assume there's different varieties.
Yeah.
But I didn't get any bad cards. They seem lovely.
Yeah, I tend to agree that they feel trapped.
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't have the ability, kind of like us, to explore other worlds. I got the Justice, Seven of Pentacles, working on it like us, working on travel with the Three of Wands, movement. Just kind of, it feels like these other civilizations are going through a lot of the same things we are.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? With pollution and whatever, you know. Constantly working on it with that 7 of Wands. But the overall energy is 2 of Cups. So yeah, here's life elsewhere.
Yeah.
So I got the 5 of Wands. It feels like their energy can't be transported, you know, like aliens would be able to, kind of like their ships, that kind of movement kind of thing. The Knight of Cups does make me feel like they are peaceful society. Queen of Swords, there might be a female ruler on some of them.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have the Wheel of Fortune, or the World. So there's many, I feel like. But 10 of Swords, they are kind of trapped, it feels like. And a King of Wands. So I got the Queen of Swords, so it feels like that's mind. So smart. It feels more smart. King of Wands.
Just as you're saying that, I'm looking at that Destiny card again.
Mm-hmm.
Wheel of Fortune. It's almost like they can travel maybe in a different way than we can. They might be able to telepathically travel, something a little different than what we understand.
That feeling mind. It just feels like a lot of working on things similar to us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but they do have in the outcome Ace of Cups, love overflow, Knight of Swords, wanting change, and then Ace of Swords, trapped at home kind of thing. It feels like so similar. You feel like similar these other civilizations to us, working on things, trying to explore.
Yep.
Trapped at home. In the 5 billion year process. Uh-oh. Dogs must be hungry. They're barking. Can you hear the dogs in the background? Yeah.
I was going to tell everyone that was my cats barking.
Okay. One more before we get to the mysteries of missing people or murdered people, whatever. Nikola Tesla. Hopefully a quick throw. How did Nikola Tesla get his inspiration for all of his inventions?
Okay.
It's such in the 1800s about electricity and other things.
Just a fascinating person in history. Very smart.
Yeah. Well,
must have tapped into something.
Well before his time.
Yeah. Nikola Tesla. How did you get your ideas?
Henry being instead of human. CEO will throw a quick one on that after this.
Ooh.
Christina asked what spreads we do. I do my own spread on mysteries. I do a box 9. The bottom card is the overall energy. So the 9 would be top, would be past, present, future. And then the final outcome would be my last 4. And the bottom of the deck is my overall energy. So that's how I do my throws.
I do it a little different on the live shows because I have a very small space in front of me. Usually I have the whole table, but right now the computer's in the center. So I just got this much space to do cards. I do what comes to me. This last few throws have been 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and the base of the deck. This one, a card flew out, so I have it over here on the right. So the top, it's just telling me a story, like the first sentence, the second sentence. That's how I'm vibing my reads right now.
Yeah. Sometimes if I don't do my 9 spread, when I just put out 10 cards, I kind of got to evaluate where they're supposed to go.
Yeah, because that's the small space here that we're on our table.
So mine's kind of small too with the laptop here to do the box 9, so they're kind of grouped. But when I do like just checking on something, if I throw 10, I kind of got to look at it and like, okay, this one doesn't go with this and rearrange it kind of thing. So, but when the spread, it always feels like it's past, present, future. Here's your outcome when I do the spread. But all right, Pentacles. What it feels like to me, he got it from angels. He had a near-death experience and given a gift. That's what it feels like to me. It doesn't feel like alien related. It feels like he may have had a near-death experience. And the 5 of Pentacles feels like body, maybe down for a while. And then we got a female doctor maybe. And then the 8 of Pentacles is the overall energy. And usually that's my working on a body card. And the World makes me feel like here's your angels above, and here's your action given. So like he got like inspiration from maybe young childhood, possible near-death experience. That's what I'm feeling.
I almost have the same thing. I can't tell when it happened to him, but he was always working away on these ideas. His mind, that's how his mind was working. Daydreaming, thinking about all that electricity and how things work, always on his mind. But it's like it was, I think he even said it was like these ideas were just in the air for him, that kind of thing. Then he has this tower moment. So I think you're onto something. He might have been struck by lightning himself. Something like that. And then it knocked him down, right? Just like as you were saying.
I had the 10 of Swords too, so.
Right? So this catastrophic but transformative moment happened. Then I've got the High Priestess right after that. So
gaining that intuition.
He was tapped in after that moment.
Right.
And that gave him all his power, electricity, fire. He just understood it all after that moment. And the card that came flying out of the deck is kind of interesting. It's, 9 of Wands, but it's the photo. Like, that's like him. And because remember, he could get electricity out of the earth with just these sticks or whatever he would use. This magical. It's like that's who he turned into. That's really cool. I'm so glad you're reading on this because that makes sense. If he was to be struck by lightning or a tremendous electrical jolt, because that's what he was working with. And then when he recovered, he had that divine knowledge, which is incredible.
Nice. So Kristen's asking, speaking of Tesla.
Yes.
The rumor has it that Trump's uncle stole or acquired Tesla's papers when he died.
Do I look surprised?
So let's
see.
Let's throw and see.
Okay. Was that? Oh, I was going to say not his father, his uncle. Okay.
Uncle. So it'd be Fred's brother.
Right. The Donald Trump's uncle. But wasn't Tesla much before them? Like, you mean?
No.
Maybe he found the papers somewhere and stole them?
So Trump's 10 years older than me. No, it's like The rumor has it he bought them or took them or something.
Okay. I'm going to ask if someone in Trump's family.
So uncle would be 10 years older than me, 70, born in the 50s. Yeah, I mean the time frame fits.
Does it?
As far as age, yeah.
When was Tesla alive?
Till 44, I think.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay. Then
Yeah, 1800s, late 1800s to 44 or something like that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. No, he wasn't in 1600 or anything.
Right.
Oh, well, it's a pretty good guess. Tesla died in 45.
Oh, well, there you go. Okay.
I was only off a year.
All right. Did anyone in Donald Trump's family steal or take Nikola Tesla's papers? Did anyone in Donald Trump's family in the past take, steal, or get Tesla's papers? Anyone in Donald Trump's family in the past take, steal, or get Nikola Tesla's papers?
Yes, but I think the proper owners have it back. Because I get, like, within the family or whatever, I got the lovers and the tower moment. So that makes me feel like it's in the right hands. I'm also getting a lot of burdens, and
This is pretty cool.
it feels like the first in the past there was that action by the Trump family partnering with someone else to take it. And the overall energy is the Queen of Pentacles, so that to me is feeling like that is his papers, his work. There feels like there was many people involved to get those papers with a 9 of Cups and 2 of Coins. But then we have loss and burdens coming in. So it feels like they had it, and then somehow they got it back. Where was Tesla from? Because it feels like it's overseas. Was he French? I can't remember.
Tesla? I don't know.
Because I got the 3 of Wands again. That feels like the overseas card, and then the High Priestess. So it feels like whatever shysterness his family uncle did, it's back where it should be. His papers in a historical society or wherever.
So I'm getting the Knight of Swords out of the family. So that would be someone in his family. I asked if someone in Trump's family took it, right? The Death card is next. Partnership and or death card, right? The Sun, things coming to light about Tesla. So it was after his death, after Tesla's death. They heard about it, knew about it, wanted to get it. Again, with this, it's like stealing from the dead, right? With all these coffins, taking his stuff away in the night. Look at that. Like these cards are also amazing, like his teachings, right? All of the stuff. Look at them. They're just desperately going over. Now, here's where I get a bit nervous. I think some of the information may have been burnt or destroyed. I just feel like that's pieces of paper with knives through it, right?
Sure.
Or hidden away. A permit at the base of the deck. So I feel like they didn't want some of his teachings to come out because it would affect, I don't know what the Trumps have ever been invested in, but if Tesla could prove that there were cheaper ways and free ways to do stuff, that could affect the Trump fortune or their partners. And they don't want people to see that information, right?
Sure.
Always about money.
Ain't sure what Tesla is.
That's pretty amazing. Sad, but amazing that all those cards popped out.
Just reading comments here. For entertainment purposes only. You bet, Connie. 3D.
Someone asked if there was something mysterious about Tesla's death. Like, was he murdered?
Next week on your channel.
Okay.
We're at an hour and we have 2 more to do.
All right, let's do the other questions.
Okay. Next one. 1912. Disappearance of Bobby Dunbar. Age 4. 8 months later, they supposedly found the boy. But like in 2004, through DNA testing, they found out that boy that took the place of this Bobby was not actually him. It was another kid. What happened to Bobby Dunbar? Never been found.
Right. So the parents had a missing child. They put out a search. Someone brought forth another child. They took it as their own, even though I guess the mother wasn't sure. And through DNA, through his lineage, they've found out that the child that was taken by the parents, saying this is our kid now, was not the kid.
It was not the kid.
Was not their kid.
And the strange thing I read, they had similar markings, scars or whatnot.
Yeah, so the mom thought it was the same kid.
Right.
With some markings. But how do you not know your own 4-year-old child? This seems a little strange to me, but
I guess they look very similar, and
Yeah.
then the mother had other kids and couldn't afford the lawsuits and whatnot.
The mother of the taken child.
Taken child, yeah.
How do we describe this? Of the non-Dunbar child.
Right. It was an Anderson. I guess the kid his actual name was Bruce Anderson. But anyway, what happened to Bobby Dunbar?
So yes, the relatives of Bruce Anderson, who was the child that was not Dunbar, but taken by the Dunbars, saying it was their son.
Right. Lived the rest of his life.
Yes.
As Bobby Dunbar.
Children. I think his grandchild had the DNA test done, and they're
like
not
that.
related at all to the Dunbars.
Yes. What I got about the new Bobby was that Bobby's mom and the new baby boy made a deal because the other mom couldn't keep him safe.
But the mom of the Anderson mom, she gave her son to some other guy near where she lived, and he would take this boy around with him. He was like a knife sharpener guy or something that went around town. And lots of people had seen this man with the kid for a long time. This Anderson kid. But the man with the Anderson kid was put in jail for 2 years for he was charged with stealing the Dunbar kid.
Right.
Which was not even true.
Yeah.
So
Weird.
bizarre. And the mom of the Anderson kid even went to his trial and said, I let him borrow my son for a couple days. Like he didn't steal my kid.
Right.
So weird.
The new Bobby was Bobby's mom and the new boy's mom. Deal. So Melissa thinks it was a deal.
just give us your son because we miss our son. Sure.
According to
Where's Dunbar? Where's Bobby Dunbar?
correct.
So he went missing on a fishing trip or something like that with his parents, I think. They were on a little trip or something, I think.
I can't remember that.
Well, let's find out.
Nope, I didn't write down how, why, and where. Just that he went missing.
Sorry, who just asked? Nora just asked what's behind me. Yes, it's my great-grandmother's spinning wheel. Yeah, it's beautiful. So I have it here, still in working order. And this outer rim is one solid piece of wood. So like, the rings of a tree.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, to think how they build things and they still last back in the day.
They were camping in a wilderness area in Florida and disappeared. Okay.
All right. What happened to Bobby Dunbar, the real Bobby Dunbar? What happened to Bobby Dunbar? Yeah. Looks like he might have just drowned. So the first thing out is truth, the water, and yes. Now the blue card could be him because he was young, a young boy. Could be drowning. Time, trickery, buzz, come to light, getting blue again. Just complete and total miscommunication about what happened that day, or the whole case itself. Maybe there he is. This is what happened. The target fall and like a lightning bolt. Did he suddenly fall into the water without his parents knowing? I'm not really getting a murder or abduction, but I'm getting a lot of mass confusion in the story that was communicated.
It's kind of weird. I'm getting the whole story, kind of.
Well, tell us.
It feels like they were on a journey, having a good old time with the sun, out in the sun playing. Something disappointment happened in the water. Feels like paddling or a struggle kind of thing, something weird. Mom is in the center of this. And 7 of Wands is the energy. So it's like creating an action, working on something. So it feels like they might have been in a boat with the 6 of Swords. It's like they may have been paddling or something in a boat. I feel like the mom knew what happened. I get nothing about the father in this throw. Nothing. It's all about the mother.
I'm going to do some clarifiers.
You might want to clarify because I'm getting the sense that
I didn't get the mom at all, but I didn't ask about the mom.
I didn't get the sense the mom wanted something new. Like she didn't like her boy. They got the it's a Knight of Cups. It's something new. New emotional attachment. New son. So I got a 7 of Wands and a 7 of Coins. It feels like the 7 of Coins is kind of a depressing card. Looking down, not happy about what you got.
I'm definitely getting she's depressed. She's depressed in the home. She's not happy in the home. She might have had some mental illness.
So my outcome is the Hermit. Reevaluating on something. Hey, we got a Star of Hope coming in. Judgment Angel. And Deceit. I think she murdered her son.
I asked if the mom did it. Target and the black card.
Yeah.
I think she had a lot of illness in her head.
So I need to clarify that one. It's like
Depressed.
it feels like she wanted the son because she obviously went after another one, but she didn't want this son.
Well, if her husband didn't know she did it and he put forth a reward to find the son, she has to go along with it, right? And that's why I'm like, how does a mother not know the child is her 4-year-old son? Like that story seems very strange. But if the mother was caught up in some strange story of her own.
Okay. So now we need to clarify. I want to clarify about the mother. Well, actually, Bobby's characteristics. Someone mentioned maybe he was special needs and she didn't want to take care of him. You know, something she couldn't deal with, maybe. Who was Bobby Dunbar? His personality and traits. What was Bobby Dunbar's traits?
Still getting the mentally ill, chaos in her head. She might have been a drinker under the influence of medication. Something not right with her. Look at this. Totally depressed. This woman had medical issues that were probably maybe not addressed properly.
I asked about Bobby Dunbar and who he is, and it's coming up about a challenge with the father. Definitely coming up again that mother did it. Mother, death. The 5 of Swords would suggest some kind of conflicts inside her. She had a choice created by the Father, the King of Wands. It's not coming up coming up about the story yet. She had burdens and issues about something. I'm not seeing dementia or alcoholism or. Guess I got to ask again. Grab another deck and ask about Bobby again.
So I asked if the father had anything to do with it, and we get the mother up first, right? The mother, and this the illness in her head, which I believe. But he found out later, much later. He knew his crown chakra. He knew. He found out later. Moon cycles, time. Once the kid started to age, he probably thought, "Oh, is that my son?" So I don't think he knew at the time.
But why would he go along with another kid, though? You know what I mean?
Maybe he thought it was his kid. I mean, how involved were the parents at the time? I don't know. Or she did it, then he found out. But they had to come up with some kind of story, right? Because where's your kid? I don't think he did it, but he found out. He knew the truth later, whatever later is.
I think there was something special about Bobby. Because I got the Hierophant first when I'm asking about Bobby. It feels like his soul was special, kind of thing. Then the Four of Wands. So here's mom, dad. Mom's holding the kid. It feels like the Four of Wands is usually a stepping back of energy, stepping back from things. Mom and dad in this picture are talking. Mom's holding the son. Ace of Pentacles and Six of Pentacles. So the ace is like what you are. The Six of Pentacles is needing assistance. And then I got the Nine of Cups, feels like something hereditary in the family. So he may have had a defect of some sort.
If she was manic depressive, he might have been or something, and she just couldn't handle it. Something.
Or maybe he was.
Yeah.
Because then I got carrying a big burden. Because this throw with a different deck, I asked about him. He carried a big burden. I really feel like he was too much to handle for the family, and she took action. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, it could have been ADHD or special or Downs or something like that.
Yeah.
So now we need to know, why the heck did they go after another kid?
Well, because they had to. You have to say a story if your kid's missing.
True. Well, you just say, I can't find him. So weird.
I don't know. Maybe we'll move on.
Something else about that. Well, Melissa thought there was an agreement. Like this kid they found, and then the mother came up with an agreement.
Yeah, but that's way after the fact.
8 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like they somehow found this kid and say, hey, it looks like mine. I'm going to make it mine. Okay. What about this Bruce Anderson? Whatever. Yeah. I think Melissa's right. They were worried about finding the truth of judgment. High priestess came up with a plan. Here's mom. Lost son. We got a victory with a lover's agreement of another mom. Queen of Wands. It looks like she came up with it. They found a suitable lookalike and did come up with an agreement for that mom. The other mom. But then the other mom fought it. Which is strange, but it shows here with an agreement. Temperance.
They might have paid her off later or agreed to something later, like just like let this go, let us have the kid, please go away.
So yeah, something like that. Because Temperance, Six of Swords moving away, Ace of Cups fulfilled, and then it ended.
Yeah.
Either she died or the case died. Weird. But the moral of the story, Bobby was special and mom drowned him in the lake on a little boat trip. That's what it seems like to me. And then they concocted this whole story when they found another boy that looked like him. To cover it all up. Weird.
Definitely weird.
Oh, Lordy. Yeah, Buddha. I need Buddha to take away this Bobby Dunbar energy. The last one. Did you have that written down?
Your last one was the family and the farm.
The Hinterkaifeck murders.
And this was in Germany, yeah?
Yep, Germany.
One of the biggest mysteries in Germany, unsolved mysteries.
6 victims on a Bavarian farmstead north of Munich, Germany. Supposedly, they say the perpetrator lived with the 6 corpses for 3 days. But there was nothing taken. There was money in the house, nothing taken.
Yeah.
And reportedly, there were strange noises and bumps and knocks in the night in the house prior. Reported. Like ghosts or something, maybe?
So there were a few suspects in town, maybe. farmhands that worked on no one was charged, but
Correct.
maybe farmhands, maybe the ex-husband of the woman that was murdered. So it was a woman, her two parents, and her two kids, and the maid were all killed.
Correct.
And the story is the woman's husband was in the army or whatever and had allegedly passed away in the war. Some were questioning, did he really pass away? Did he come back and find out that, no. This is what it says on Wikipedia. So I'm just saying that the woman and her father were in a relationship and her youngest child was potentially her father's. So if her ex-husband came back and figured that out, did he do it? Did someone in town do it because they knew about what was going on? Apparently it was common knowledge in town that this relationship was happening. So the woman, her parents, and her daughter were taken to the farm or in the farm, and they were killed, and their hoods were taken off. And in the house, the maid and the baby were same thing. Very strange, and nothing taken, and the person lived there, as you said, for a few days. And then there's other suspects, maybe like some, hobos in and out of town. A neighbor, I think, had a key. Very, very strange.
Very strange case. Let's see.
All right, what happened? Do you want to do a general or do you want to ask specific people?
Who done it?
Who done it?
Try that first. Who did the Hinterkaifeck murders? See what comes up for people or otherwise. Oh, is it March 31st, 1922? Is when this happened.
Hmm. Well, it's a crime of passion. I got the heart. Now, whose passion? Whose passion? We have the flower upside down. That feels like the daughter, like the woman. Somebody had feelings for her maybe, or feelings about what she was doing. Then I get the death card. A decision was made to kill them in the night. I don't think it was one person though. So the truth, someone was bad in the house, someone guilty, someone was hanging out in the house they didn't know about. It's still a mystery who did it so far, but we might crack it.
Did you say the husband was away and supposedly died?
Apparently, the husband was in the war and had died, but some of the guys in the army said that he didn't. He just took someone else's dog tags, something like that. And the speculation, he came back to find out that his wife was sleeping with, and that the kid wasn't his. And
Soldier. Husband. Magician between it.
fallen soldier. Heart fallen soldier. You think it's the husband?
I think he did. Taking action.
He didn't like what he discovered.
Taking action on the wife.
And he would have known. He would have lived in the house.
Here's the house. New journey for the wife of what she has now and prosperity. Tower.
That's what he did.
Formulating that plan of action with that 7 of Wands.
This is my layered card, so that doesn't mean it.
And here, the overall energy is that 6 of Swords. So he was in the military on a new journey. 9 of Wands feels like obsessed. 6 of Coins, what he doesn't have now. He felt hung out to dry with the Hangman. Strength, here's his action he took. I think the husband did it.
He would be able to live on that property without them finding him because he would have been familiar with it, right?
Yeah.
This is a crime of passion.
Right.
Clearly.
That's why money wasn't took.
That's why nothing was taken. Who kills 6 people and doesn't take anything?
And he just lived at home. But they thought he was dead, so he could just disappear.
Exactly. I think this is fallen soldier. I think you're right. I think it was him.
Case solved.
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
Wow. Because why would you kill all, that's a motive, right?
Yeah.
Farmhands might just come and rob them point blank, not kill everyone.
So it's, what do you get from wars? PSD, issues.
Yeah.
You're expecting to go home with your family, and all of a sudden there's another mystery around.
There's a baby that you didn't make.
Yeah. And
yeah.
They said there was noises in the house a few days before. So maybe he snuck in and was up in the attic or something, making little noises or whatever, or, make himself comfortable.
Could have been sleeping up there.
Yeah, something.
Whoa.
My first thought maybe it was like, like an Amityville horror kind of thing. He was, he died in the war and he wanted to haunt them or something. But
and how would you get the 3 adults and the 1 daughter to go into the barn?
Could have created a distraction,
They would follow him to the barn, like, I have something to show you or whatever, right? Like, there was no struggle. They didn't run away from him. They didn't run away from him, right? Weird.
Right. Where'd the man go, Denise says. He's supposedly dead at war, so he just disappeared.
Disappeared into thin air.
No one was around. Everyone was dead. He just took off. Do you have any idea that he knew where there was no money stolen, so
The money was in the house, but like nothing was taken. The house wasn't turned upside
I
down.
can see that the not dead soldier husband might be a bit emotional. Yeah. Yeah, we throw. Yep, there was money there that was not taken. Nothing was taken, supposedly. Weird. All right, just throw where the soldier went. See if it says anything.
So where he went?
Yeah. Magician. He disappeared.
First card, he took off.
Took off. Page of Swords. Here's your action he took. New action took.
He totally did this.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Guilty, secrets, and the woman. Like he definitely did this. Not getting where he went though. Look, military. He was in the military. Medical issue. You're right. He might have had post-traumatic.
Past.
He's gone. He just split, man. I don't know where he went.
Yeah. Chariot. He just took off.
Yeah.
But I have a Queen of Cups here, so it's like he went somewhere comfortable. Somewhere he's been before with the Six of Cups. Somewhere he's comfortable.
He knew where he was because this is your crown chakra, what you know, and where he ended up. He knew where he'd been there before, as you say.
You do.
Yeah. Whoa, that's some crazy business.
But yeah, I got the Eight of Wands and Chariot, so when it was time, he bugged out, but
yeah.
He had a plan with that Magician. Seven of Swords he had some money. Somehow he had some money.
But this was not a crime about money.
No, he had money or enough or something.
This was a crime of passion and hatred.
But wherever he went after the fact, it was somewhere he's been and comfortable. The Queen of Cups. I didn't see that he took his life or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But when it was time to go, he had to hurry quickly after that tower, after he did what he did. Or people started checking after a while or something, Weird. So anyone that's still here want us to throw on anything else from the other ones? I know there's a bunch of comments that I missed. They wanted clarifiers on this, that, and the other thing, but that was pretty successful. Not too intense. We got to the point. Not like the other one.
A couple of rough stories, but that first one with the reptilians, man, that was terrifying. Like a body feeling. Thank God it left as soon as we finished reading it.
We're talking about cases, Sylvia. We finished it. Yes, we've done John Bonet. Or not together.
We did it separately. Mm-hmm. Got the same thing.
Do you want to go with yours and I'll tell you mine?
Well, for entertainment purposes only, reading the cards, it looked like the father did it.
You thought the father?
Well, I think he did it and she helped cover up.
Oh. I was getting the son strangled him.
Well.
And they covered it up.
The whole family. I mean, you throw it all in there, but it leaned toward the father to me. Maybe that was the energy at the time. Like I don't
There
know.
was some weird stuff going on with
I don't even want to talk about what I saw in the cards, to be perfectly honest.
right. There was weird stuff going on in the area and with them. Kind of like elite kind of weird stuff. So it had to be covered up. That's as far as we're going there.
That's as far as I'm going. Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, the father totally covered up by picking up the girl and wrapping her up and contaminating the scene. And mom wrote the ransom note. So yeah, they were all involved. And mama got cancer and died early for her penance. I don't know how that old man got away yet. Remarried. Oh my God, we're at 140. Now Kristen wants us to throw on politics.
Politics. Well, what do you want? What mystery in politics do you want us to crack?
Could be a good change of getting out of this bad energy.
Yeah.
Well, is Donald actually better energy? I know. Okay, people, as a couple, we don't want to have this video 3 hours long. We have a private mystery we need to do in a bit, too, if you're still available.
Yeah, we can. Yeah. We can offer that to people. You know, if you have some type of family mystery or something, and you want Scott and I to read on it privately, that can be arranged.
Yeah. So we're going to do privately for someone after this. One of the subscribers had a family problem. We're going to try to see if we can figure that one out.
Yeah.
All right, Kristen, what do you want us to throw on? Anybody for political for 18 minutes? All right. I need to clear out this.
We're not getting anything.
Blow it out. What do you want to do?
Well, is there anything someone wants us to read on? Anything happy? Anything?
Trump versus Biden town halls. Competing town halls tomorrow night. They can't. Trump couldn't virtually, debate Biden. So Biden sets his own town hall up in Pennsylvania. Then Trump sets his own town hall up in Florida at the same time. So I guess which one's going to go over better?
All right. Which town hall is going to go over better? Trump's or Biden's?
Let's see. 3 cards I'm going to try on Biden's town hall and then 3 on Trump's and then overlap.
All right. 3 cards.
Biden town hall.
3 cards for Biden's town hall. 3 cards. 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. All right. 3 cards.
Yeah, Lucianne, it's a private mystery. I don't know if the person who contacts me is a subscriber and it's a family issue. It's known if you'd search it, but we're gonna do it privately for him first. Don't know if he wants it out there on this kind of platform. So, all right, 3 cards for Trump Town Hall.
I got two very different results. I don't know about you.
The Biden one looks very good.
Yeah. Do you want to? My Biden one looks very good.
Ace of Wands, bringing the action. Wheel of Fortune. He's going to bring that ring. It's going to be the good. And then Knight of Cups. It feels like any negativity of 45 is going to be just fine. It's like he brings his own message and it's going to be great without the interference of 45.
Yeah. So I got the Star of Hope, which is fantastic. I've got he's going to be balanced, fair. He's going to talk about the economy and helping people out. And he's going to look like great. He's going to look like a prince coming in to save the day or whatever you want to call it. He's going to look good, right?
Knight of Wands is a good messenger. Yeah.
Yeah. Then I have Trump's cards.
And his are kind of confusing. I got the World, the Three of Cups, Page of Swords. Still kind of confusing. Unless they're supposed to be upside down. I didn't touch them. Yeah. Right side up. Right side up. Page of Swords is back. That's a hopes and dreams failure. The Page of Swords feels like to me.
Yes, Nora, I'm okay. Thank you.
So the Page of Swords is usually bringing in your hopes and dreams, preparing. You got your sword up. It's something new, challenge. But it feels like his message is going to be a failure. Three of Cups feels like it's going to be the same old, same old. Nothing new. And then we got the world stage. So this is NBC. It's not Fox. The world stage. It feels like he's going to be shown to be a failure. On his own. More so. Because he's separated, it's going to look worse. I think. Because he's talking to people. His viewers are going to see it. Because they're going to watch him. And it's going to look worse on him.
Is it a town hall or is it a rally?
People are going to ask questions. It's a town hall.
Okay.
People are asking questions.
Yeah. So I got it's not going to go over well. Like for his supporters.
Oh, you got Three Cups too, huh?
Yeah, but it's upside down. Like it's not going to be received very well. It's not going to go well. I don't know why I'm getting this card. For some reason,
Knight of Cups.
I'm feeling the word COVID. I don't know why. Because look what's next is the death card. Now, I'm not saying he's dying or anything like that. But what I'm saying is that, I mean, the death card, like his town hall's not going to go well, even if it happens. Okay. I don't know if he thinks he's some prince coming in on a, white horse. This could be his opinion of himself. This is what everyone's going to think. And it's just going to suck. Like it's not going to.
So was the Knight first?
Middle.
So the message is going to suck. He's going to try to.
Like he's going to get trampled.
Bring his. Is that on the death? Yeah. Knight of Cups. I'm going to think what would that mean for him.
Well, unless he's going to make some kind of offer that he can't fulfill. Like, I'm going to make everyone a billionaire if you vote for me.
Well, it makes sense if it was backwards. if it came out upside down.
Right.
But it came out straight up.
Yeah, which is why it's confusing. Which is why I thought, is it the virus?
Well, that
Like-
knight is offering something. It almost makes me feel like he's going to try to change his tune just a little bit, maybe, because he's going to bring an offer. Whatever he's doing, he's bringing an offer.
Yeah, he's going to try to be the white knight, like, the prince coming in on the white horse, but this is how it's going to end.
But it's going to end a failure.
Look at that. The guy on the white horse, look at him, how he thinks that he is and how he's going to be, right? No.
Okay. Deonin says, what you say? The Knight of Cups is also a deceitful knight, sometimes sweet talking. No substance.
Yes. Yeah.
It makes sense. This is what I have to offer, kind of thing, but the cup might be empty.
Empty promises.
What does this say?
Everything in the chat, the Baron has COVID-19, which is terrible. Of course, you don't want anyone to have it. You do not want a child to have it. So obviously, we hope Baron recovers very quickly and has no symptoms.
When did I read on that? Saturday night, I think. Saturday night, I read that he didn't have it.
You might have just got it now.
That he was protected in my video. You want to see if that's a ruse or it's true?
No, let's not read on a kid.
Okay.
No.
Melania said Baron was asymptomatic. He's fine.
All right. What else should we read on?
Again, unless Fauci goes and tests him, I don't believe anything.
Well, All right. 2 more minutes, folks. What you want to say?
7 minutes. One more question. Make it a good one. Hit us up. Yeah, I don't know. It's all weird.
It's not like we're ever going to find out if any of them have it.
Right. They're all going to lie unless, they probably put no paper trail on the doctors and whatnot.
Maybe they don't. I don't know. I think Donald Trump has some medical situations going on.
Definitely has some bad medical. Yeah. My friend Al was found dead beside the motorcycle, stabbed in the heart. You want us to throw on that right now, Adrian? Friend Al? What do you think, Andrea? Want to throw on friend Al?
Sure.
Friend Al.
She said no. She said no. Don't throw on it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, if you want it private, then
Yeah. You want private?
Send us an email. Next week, any bombshells for 45?
All right.
No, Lindsay's not head of the polls. Lindsey Graham's going to lose.
Any bombshells next week for Donald Trump? 3 cards.
Bombshells for Donald Trump.
Donald Trump next week. 3 cards. Donald Trump next week. Donald Trump next week. More fighting, internal fighting, constantly bickering, some kind of deal being made outside of the White House, an offer coming in for someone, At the base of the deck,
It's not
an announcement, and it was upside down. So some chaotic announcement happening next week. I don't have a tower card or anything like that. We've got fighting, we've got money, deals outside of the White House, some offer coming in. Like, is that for Melania? Because that is my Melania card. And some kind of announcement coming. I don't think it's going to be a good announcement because it's upside down.
I'm getting Pelosi brings in an offer. I got an important message comes in about Donald's money by Pelosi.
Could be out. Could be these.
Then he's faced with a choice. And then my Mueller card comes in. Got a blind choice to do. The first card that came out was the sadness card, the loss card. And then I have the FBI and Secret Service, whatnot, moving on elsewhere. So it looks like there's a choice coming in for 45 to resign or get the heck out of Dodge.
I just asked the clarifier, what's the announcement going to be?
Resign?
Temperance upside down. That says to me, patience has run over. It's over, right?
FBI arrest him?
3 of Swords, right? His stress, his drama. And the final card I always get for how he leaves is this.
In the paddy wagon.
Ambulance, paddy wagon, who knows? So that announcement is
ambulance has lights.
that announcement is coming next week.
Wow.
Whoa.
Let's see if the chariot's behind it. We're happy. The illusions are gone. Someone new comes in. There's your heartbreak. 3 of Swords. The Magician. Could be doctor work. Star of Hope. And the ending, Tower moment.
Yep. It's next week, folks. It's next week.
Something bigly is going down next week, folks.
So what is that? The week of the
Been going away. Whoa. Whoa. Well, my first 8 cards, there was something to do with Pelosi and FBI and an offer. Something about his money or the Ace of Pentacles can be the offer too. Messages of the offer by Pelosi. That's the way it dropped.
I think this nightmare could be ending next week.
The King of Cups could be a Biden thing for sure. Usually that's my Mueller card, but he's kind of out of the picture unless the offer has to do with the stuff Mueller investigated. So it's either the Mueller report or Biden. Whoa, interesting throw.
That was a big throw. All right, should we pick a oracle card for everybody?
Yeah, happy day card. Happy hump day card.
The Return of Spirit deck.
20th or 21st. Any of those a 3-day? Add them up. What is it?
21st.
10, 20, 20 is 5. So 5, 6.
Where's the
We need a 6 in there.
Let's get the calendar. Take a peek.
5. So 3 day would be a 12, 7.
So Monday is
25th, maybe?
Monday's the 19th. So between the 19th and Monday the 19th and Sunday the 25th, I think it's over, folks. That is, there's only 1 week after that and then the election. So maybe it's all happening. It's coming to the crescendo.
So today's the 13th. The 14th? 14th. 14, 15, 16, 7.
Now, again, we're talking about spirit and time. So I said next week when I asked.
Well, I always got something about the Empress 3. So you add up the numbers and the days.
October 21st would be a 3 if you add up 2 and 1.
No, you add up the whole days. October is 1. 2020 is 4. So that's 5. So you need a 7 to equal a 3.
The 25th, yeah.
Will be 15. So today is a 5.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is a 6.
Yeah. Friday's a 7.
Friday's a 7. So that would be a 3 day. The next 3 day would be the 25th.
Yeah. So from
Friday and the 25th are 3 days.
From today until Sunday the 25th, it's coming to its end. It's coming to its end, folks.
So Friday or the 25th. So that's my feel. It's a 3 day. A while ago I was getting 3, 3, 3. I was getting 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3.
Whatever day, it'll be great.
That'll be a 3 day. Okay, let's throw out the card.
All right, a lovely card for everybody. Okay, well, one card just came flying out, and I love it. Power. Power, strength. Good things coming. Third eye. Gold, what you do. Envision, that's what it is. You have the power to envision a brighter future. And we just told you things are going to change in a week.
Yeah. Comfort.
You get your power back.
I got Archangel Azrael. Comfort. I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. It's the healing angel. Comfort.
Beautiful.
Comfort. Comfort and power.
I hope everyone feels empowered after that reading, the last reading we just did. Like, take a deep sigh.
Let's hope so. Other readers are saying 3 days. Well, it's Friday. Let's pray for Friday. Bye-bye, Donald.
It's going to happen from today until Sunday the 25th. One of those days in there, it's going to happen.
Big dogs landing on his face.
It's going to be over. He's going to be on that chariot out the door.
Kristen got the desert vision quest. I've been getting that a lot too when I use that other deck for the Oracle, the vision quest. Yeah, his supporters will freak. Yeah, that could be it, Ronald. He goes back to the hospital.
Yeah, it's something.
I felt if he goes back to the hospital, it's over.
I felt it's the hospital card. I get a military hospital. That's what I've gotten all along. So,
who are the Palladians? They're the good ones. They're loving, healing protectors. The Palladians are. Yep. Book Bewitched. Let's do a happy dance.
Obviously, we don't want to wish harm on anybody, but we would like him to leave his post, get in the chariot, and just, go.
Yeah. Let's pray on that. All right, we're gonna boogie. We got another reading to do. We need to center for a while. Figure that out. But bless you all. Thank you for being here. It was a good one.
Bye, everybody. Thank you so much. Thanks again, Scott. Awesome.
Peace and love.
Yes.
And